He's been in the business for 30 years. Television, feature films, plays, documentaries, comedies, and drama. He's practically done it all. And I'm thrilled he can do my talk show too. Please welcome Mr. Randy Vasquez.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hello, world.
I'm so glad you made it to the show.
Thank you for feeding me.
You know, it's funny when we have a lot. We have a lot of Hispanic viewers and Filipino viewers.
Oh, yeah.
And when I said, I'm going to try to get Mr. Randy Vasquez on the show.
Oh, wow.
Some of the women, they went, ooh, he's like a Hispanic Richard Gere.
Well, I don't know what Richard Gere is like, but okay. Not a bad comparison.
It's
I'll
a
take
compliment.
It. Yeah, okay.
In other words, you set the hormones racing for the women after all these years. 3 decades in the business.
I have a story about that. It's long. I don't know if we have time for it. I'll tell you after. Actually, that comparison has served me well. When I was young, when American Gigolo came out, I got a couple of dates out of that. Yeah, I went to a high school prom in Culver City. Where, well, I won't go into it. Hi, Lawrence.
I saw you on Bosch recently,
Yeah.
the hit Amazon series. Wonderful series, people. You got to watch it. And I saw you as a DA, district attorney. I said, that's a solid actor. I wonder if I can get him on the show. And here you are.
And here I am, wow. Deputy District Attorney Escobar. Why are we here?
My client wants to help you clear up several homicides in which he was involved.
And in exchange, he gets to maximize his exposure, life without parole, no death penalty.
Correct.
Reflections on working on Bosch.
Yeah.
Heavy hitters on that show.
Yeah, Titus Williver, you got to pay attention to somebody like that because...
Intense.
Yeah, and he improvises in the moment, so that happened a couple times, and it's great. That's part of why the show is so successful, because of him. And Titus and I worked together on a Nash Bridges in 1996.
Don Johnson, Nash Bridges?
Don Johnson, Cheech Marin.
Cheech Marin.
That's right. And so we were, when I saw him again, we were talking about those days. Whoa, like 20 years before in San Francisco, so.
Good times?
Had some interesting Don Johnson stories, which we also won't get into, but. Hi, Don.
I think we should.
I know you're watching.
30 years in the business. If you IMDb Randy Vasquez, his credits are, it's like so many. It's phenomenal. It's like this long list.
Yeah.
So let's play a little word game. And the
Okay.
first word or sentence that pops in your mind when I recount some of your past work.
Okay.
He started in soap operas, people. Santa Barbara.
Got me out of a waiter's job.
And then came Knots Landing, was it?
That also got me out of a waiter's job.
And then came The Love Boat, The Next Wave.
Okay, yeah, it did. My life changed.
Yeah. The first word that pops in your mind when I say JAG.
Money.
NCIS.
Did NCIS New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Commander Downey, Naval Intelligence, we spoke earlier.
Yes, sir.
Follow me.
Looks like we finally got clearance.
Hopefully. Better late than never.
I'll download you on the way. I got a vehicle.
And I was filming down there in the middle of Mardi Gras, which was,
Oh my God.
it was great.
Was there a lot of...
Not me, no, I was saving my money.
They have no idea what it took to get what they take for granted. We left them a legacy.
That's what everybody seems to have forgotten, including us, that we were right to fight for everything that we fought for.
Orale, now you're talking, eh?
It's about these 4 friends who reunite after 30 years at a mutual friend's funeral.
Funeral, yeah.
And they kind of go back and look at the past and
Revelations.
how they've changed. And,
Revelations.
Revelations happen, and yeah, I'm very proud of that one. So.
And against the backdrop of social unrest. With,
Yeah, the Chicano movement,
Yeah.
the Mexican-American movement here in Los Angeles and in California in the late 60s, early 70s, touches on that. That's a profile of a Blackfeet family in Montana, a Native American family, 3 generations of a Blackfeet family. Well, the themes of that are also resilience, surviving attempted destruction of your people. And here we find them. They're all 3 generations of a college-educated Native American family who are traditional. The children go to a Blackfeet language school. They're learning their language, and they're maintaining their culture through their religious practices and other
There's a
such
story
things.
about how they're almost being forced to assimilate, and their culture is being eroded by the assimilation in a sense. Yes.
Yeah, that's the general Native American issue, is surviving genocide.
We've been starved, we've been beat, we've been told we were not Indian no more.
3 decades in the business, you must have learned a lot of things. What advice can you bestow to aspiring actors?
Well, I used to think that if I was going to give advice to a young actor, it would be something like go to London and study and get a good classical actor background, or go to New York and get a good acting background there. But now I say, option a novel, own a property, learn how to write a screenplay, learn how to produce, do all kinds of things.
Right.
When I was growing up, it was just about getting an acting job,
Sure.
but the independent film movement kind of changed things around where you have to have your own production company and
Create your own vehicles.
there's no excuses anymore. Yeah, you create your own stuff, like you're doing here.
Hey. Let's jump into the rapid fire Q&A with Randy Vasquez. Buckle your seatbelts, people.
All right.
All right. True or false? I think my name, Randy Vasquez, sounds sexy.
Abstain. No. False.
One word that best describes you.
I'd say optimistic, I suppose.
The best decision you ever made in your life is?
Might have been going back to college and graduating when I was, 48 or whatever it was.
That's
And
awesome.
my parents came and made my parents very happy that I finally graduated college.
If you had to share a cab with someone, would it be Mario Lopez or George Lopez?
How about Linda Lopez?
Sure.
She's my friend. I know Mario. I've known Mario. Mario's probably Mario.
Mario
George
Lopez.
might be too intense
Okay.
for me. I don't know.
Mario or Jimmy Smits?
Probably Jimmy.
Okay.
No offense, Mario, but Jimmy. I like Jimmy.
Jimmy or Antonio Banderas?
I would hang out with Jimmy, and then he'd get out, and then Antonio would come in, and we'd take a ride somewhere. I don't know.
Antonio or Andy Garcia?
Andy, I'd like to get to know. I'd like to meet Andy.
Andy or Pitbull?
Andy or a Pitbull?
Pitbull, the singer.
Oh, the singer. I don't. Andy.
Okay. Andy or Cheech Marin?
Probably, I'd stick with Andy. I know Cheech a little bit. I met him when I was working on National Bridges.
Did he make you smoke pot?
He didn't make me. No. He didn't have to make
Did
me.
he offer?
Just lying. Just kidding, Mom.
Okay.
No.
Moving over to the females. If you were stuck in an elevator,
Careful. Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez or Shakira?
Shakira.
Really? Okay. Shakira or Jessica Alba?
Shakira.
Shakira or Cameron Diaz?
Shakira.
Shakira or Eva Longoria?
Eva is an old friend, acquaintance now, probably. Probably Shakira. Shakira, what? Shakira's doing
Shakira's
good.
taken. Okay. Shakira or Sofia Vergara?
Sofia says Shakira. I met Shakira at the Alma Awards years ago, and she was very shy but very polite, and she left a good impression on me. That's why I keep saying
like that.
Shakira.
Okay. Are you a breast or thigh kind of guy?
Thigh. Talking chicken, right?
Yes, totally. My biggest turn on is
My girlfriend, Marilyn.
sweet girl. The most overused Hispanic name in entertainment is
Juan.
You mean
Randy.
Last one. My mantra or personal philosophy in life is
Nothing new under the sun. Meaning, anything that you're worried, it's already happened a million times before, so try not to worry too much about it.